Alright, bet. Let's get to it. Man, what's good with y'all? I ain't been on YouTube in a minute. Like, I think it's almost been a year, if not that, for real. And in this video, I'm just gonna talk about like why I really haven't been on YouTube. I like really been active on social media and like everything that like I'm gonna be doing like kind of going forward. So stay tuned for all that. You know what I mean? So for the longest time, bro, I really just like lost all my motivation. Like, I haven't really been feeling inspired. I haven't been feeling like the urge to like do anything like at all. You know, even though I love making videos, I love posting videos, and I love like seeing the reactions from like all of it. Like, I kind of was just always like in a constant battle with myself, going back and forth within my head. Like, you know, should I do this? People don't like it. Like, you know, would I watch that? Like, you know, just like all different kind of thoughts in my head, like, and kind of always going back and forth with it, you know what I mean? Like, I had like a lot of talks with my friends, like my girl, and I always say like, yeah, I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna do it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get back on it, niggas gonna shake back, you know what I mean? But I always like end up constantly going back and forth with myself, procrastinating, putting it off, and talking about like, I'm gonna do it later, you know what I mean? Me, like, it really took like one day, you know what I mean? Like, one day, like, I just went, like, I be going back watch some of my older videos sometime, and I'm like, damn, like, this shit really funny, like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit really used to be fun, like, and it kind of like reminded me like of the feeling that I used to have like when I was doing it, and like why I even started YouTube, or like why I even was doing it for so long, you know what I mean? So like just seeing that kind of like refreshed me a little bit, and kind of like almost like put like a spark back in my heart, or like my eyes, you know what I mean? It kind of like shook me back a little bit at night, like, you know what I mean? And kind of putting myself back in that moment of when I was doing them videos, and like especially like during that time frame, like I feel like that got me here to doing this video, you know what I mean? Because like it was almost like refreshing, you know what I mean? Because at one point I started getting too consumed with like how many views I was getting, like on YouTube, constantly like demonetizing my video. I'm not making any money, like when like none of that stuff was a factor. Like when I first started, it was just fun, like I was just doing it, you know? And like seeing people reactions from it always kind of like made me want to do it even more. And then people asking for the videos too, it just kind of like always was like a push for me. But when I kind of like let that interfere, you know, that kind of like took a lot from me. It kind of like took the joy from me. It's like, it almost like, it snatched like, kind of like what they doing like with the world now. Like how like the world just used to always look fun, you know what I mean? Like, and now like they kind of taking everything away. Everything like look bland, look normal, you know what I mean? Like, they don't even have playgrounds in like fucking McDonald's no more. I use that because like that's kind of how it was for me, you know what I mean? Like them taking like the playground away from McDonald's and making that bitch like gray and black, you feel me? They kind of took all the color out of it, took all the fun out of it. That's how it kind of was for me. Like all the fun was just gone, like, you know? And I had like nothing in me to like keep going, you feel me? And then it was really just me pushing to do videos. So it's like, damn, like, you know how hard it's really so hard to like keep yourself motivated. Like when it's only you to keep yourself, it's so hard, bro. Like it's really so hard to keep yourself motivated, you know what I mean? But I really would just say, like, for anybody that's really feeling like unmotivated and uninspired like how I was, like, really, it all starts with you, for real. Because it's like, no matter how many like inspirational videos and motivational videos you watch, how many talks you have with your friends, advice you get from outside people, like if you mentally, emotionally, or physically like not there, like it's just not gonna work like at all. Like, and I had a lot, like I did all three of those things, you feel me? Like, and even though like it helped a little bit, but it never made me just get up and do it. It really always have to be you, like, and it's always tough to kind of take that like that first step and just do it. But I kind of always say, I tell this to my friends, for real, like Nike really have the best slogan, because it's like, just do it, you know what I mean? Like, and when you find yourself like just doing something that you always wanted to do, it just become like, it becomes easy, and become like a stress off your shoulders, for real. Because like starting to do something is always the hardest part, for real. But when you start doing it, it's like, damn, like I could have been did this. All those things do definitely help, like watching like the motivational videos and getting the advice and stuff like that. But it's like, I remember one video I watched, it kind of stuck with me too, and one of my friends told me this too, but I think Jim Jones said it. He was like, consistency brings back your motivation. So when you feeling unmotivated, be consistent. But I strongly believe that, you know, even though like I haven't been moving like that, but it's like really real. Because it's like, you got to think about it. usually we get unmotivated when things don't really like go as planned or not really going like how we thought it was gonna go. We get like unmotivated and like stop doing it. But if you like really work that thing like a marathon, you know what I mean, and like constantly go, even when you having that rough patch, just keep going. Like it's bound to work, and you bound to really see like some real results from it, or even like growth from it. You know what I mean? And like whichever way that is, you feel me? Because you gotta think about it. Like, say for example, like working out. It's many times that like I started a working out journey and like I stopped probably like 2 weeks in. You feel me? I'm like, damn, like 4 months didn't pass. I'm like, damn, if I would have really kept going, like, damn, I really would have been. He buff. He's really, really buff. Like, you feel me? Like, that really would have been me, like, if I kept going. So I think it's really like the same thing for real, because if like, say for example, let's go back to the working out thing. Like, you working out for 2 weeks, you're not seeing no results because it's been 2 weeks, so you stop. But if you keep going, like you keep working out past the 2 weeks, now it's 4 months, now you seeing the results. Now you getting your motivation back, so you actually seeing the results. So like, I think it's actually like the same type of thing, you feel me? Like, consistency breeds motivation. And I really believe it. After I heard that, I started thinking about it. I'm like, damn, like, that's really real. There's many times I stopped a lot of stuff and I'm like, damn, if I would have kept going, I would have kept saving, I would have kept working out, I would have really been healed. Like, damn, like, you feel me? But it's so tough because it's like you always gonna be in that battle with yourself no matter what, you feel me? So like, just having like that strong like mentality and like really like discipline and that dedication is really like so hard. But like, if you really want to achieve something, but to not go in circles and to wrap this section up, like what really worked for me and to help me get my motivation back is really just, you know, realizing like why I started, you know what I mean, why I started, that feeling I had while I was doing it, and thinking about like where I want to go, and realizing like I'll never get to where I want to go if I keep stopping and I keep giving up, you know what I mean? And I keep battling with myself. Like, I think, like, I don't know if it's just me, but like I always kind of see stuff that's in front of me and like it kind of like be stopping me, you know? But like I never really look at the bigger picture, which probably could like help me like keep going, you feel me? Just like I said like not too long ago, I think we all go through these like different phases, you know what I mean, where we feeling like unmotivated, uninspired, and not really wanting to do anything, you feel me? And we all got different ways of like how we handle it and how we get over it. So if you ever like been through that, or you going through that right now, just drop it down in the comment section down below, and like how you got past it, because you never know, it might like help somebody else that's going through it right now, for real. As y'all know, I got way too many channels on YouTube, but this right here is my main channel, which I'm going to continue to post on and really try to be consistent with, for real, this time. But as far as the content, it's definitely going to be different from what I used to post. Although like those videos really used to be funny to me, but the content kind of just gonna be different. Not saying like I'm not gonna have like no funny type of videos on the channel. It's just like not 100% gonna be that type of content. For me, I think it's really gonna be like now just like kind of like lifestyle, maybe rants, because I definitely be having my rants I go on, probably like different, I guess, like story times and different ways I plan on making money, because I for sure I'm gonna be a millionaire before 30. Like, it's already set in stone, you know what I mean? It's already written in my story. So as far as the Josh&Kenny channel, I don't think we're gonna be posting on that channel anymore, just because like we both kind of like on different paths right now. So it's just like we ain't really gonna be making no videos for like that channel anymore. But I am starting a new channel completely different from both. It's strictly, well, mainly gonna be about like kind of clothing and fashion, you know what I mean? Especially since I have a clothing brand, trying to just bring in like a whole different audience and like kind of build that lane up, you know what I mean? So stay tuned for that. I made the channel already, I just haven't made the content for it yet, but I definitely will be doing that soon. You know what I mean? You made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I thank y'all for like, you know, hearing me out. You know what I mean? Don't forget to comment down below. And I hope to see y'all on this journey with me. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.